Hey guys, it's Chany here and welcome to the channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to add shadows and highlights to your flat colored vector artwork. We will transform your flat colors into dynamic and eye-catching illustrations by introducing depth and dimension through shading and highlights. If you haven't watched my previous tutorial on coloring vector line art, click on the top right corner to go to that video and watch it first, then come here and join us as we add depth and dimension to this artwork. So as you can see, our artwork is here is just flat. We have to add depth and dimension to it to make it look realistic. There is no realistic vibe to it, so we have to do that by adding shadows and highlights. So the tools that we are going to use today are the selection tool. As you know, we use the selection tool to choose specific areas of your artwork that we want to modify. This tool also helps us to manage and manipulate individual elements with precision. And the second one is the pencil tool. The pencil tool will allow us to draw freeform shapes and lines for shadows and highlights, giving us the flexibility to create natural looking shading effects. And the third one is the eyedropper tool. We will use the eyedropper tool to pick up and match colors for your artwork. This tool ensures that our shadows and highlights blend seamlessly with the existing colors. And the fourth one is the fill tool. The fill tool will help us quickly apply color to the areas we outlined for shadows and highlights, making the process efficient and effective. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to add depth and realism to your artwork through the use of shadows and highlights. I'm going to rename this one as the base color because it's no longer line art since it's already colored. So now we need to lock this base color layer and we create a new one on top of it by clicking on create new here. We are going to rename this one as the shadow layer. And for the sake of arrangement, guys, the shadow layer has to be on top of the base color so the shadows will appear when you draw them. For example, if I put the shadow layer under the base color here and we try to draw anything with the pencil tool here, it will not appear, guys, because it's beneath the base color. You have to put it here on top. Like if I drag it back here to its place, you can see what we have drawn when it was below the base color is appearing here on top of the base color. So that's a pro tip, guys. This is how you should arrange your layers. Put your shadow layer on top of the base color so your shadows can be drawn on the base color. So now we are going to choose a skin tone for the shadow, and that skin tone will be the darker skin tone of the base color. So we'll click on the eyedropper tool and sample the base color. So double click on the fill tool like this, and now make it darker, which is going to become our skin tone for the shadows. So we'll drag it down a little bit, make it darker. You can copy here, we'll click OK. And then now for us to draw it, we will use the pencil tool. With the pencil tool selected, for you guys, since you're beginners, I will not draw directly where you don't see. Turn on the photo layer here, so you can draw directly where you see the shadows on the photo. So for the photo here, we are going to bring back the opacity to 100 so we can be able to see all the details on it when we are drawing the shadows. So now turn off the base color and then go back to our shadow layer so you can see the shadows directly. Now grab your pencil tool and we draw those shadows with our skin tone color selected here. So grab your pencil tool and let's draw the shadows. You can see the shadows here and here. And bring back the base color and see how the shadows look. You can always make some adjustments if you don't feel like this one is dark enough. You can make it more darker like this. Yeah, this one is good. Then turn off the base color again and continue with the other side. Wherever you see the shadows, then we will draw the shadows under the nose. Under the glasses here. And we have some here. This is good. We have some shadows here. Wherever you see the shadows, guys, you just go there directly and draw the shape. We have these shadows under the chin here. We have some shadows below the lips here. We will also draw them like this. We have some here. Let's see. This is nice. So now we're also going to apply shadows on the lady's shirt here. We will do the same thing. Grab your eyedropper tool and sample the skin tone on this shirt, and then it will be here on the fill tool. Double click on the fill tool like this and make it darker. Drag it down here like this and click on OK. Then click on the pencil tool and also turn off the base color so you can see where you can place the shadows. Let's bring back our base color and see how things are going. This one is good. So I'm going to create a new layer and I'm going to put it below the shadow layer here. I need this to be for the lips. I don't want to mess up the lips with the other colors. So the same process, guys. To shade the upper lip, grab your eyedropper tool, sample the skin tone. The skin tone is already here on the fill tool. Double click on the fill tool and make it darker to indicate the shadow. Click OK, then grab your pencil tool and also turn off the base color so you can draw directly on the lips and place the shadows where you see them. Like this. We come this side and draw the same. This is nice. Also draw here. This is nice. We will do the same thing with the lower lip. Grab your eyedropper tool, sample the skin tone and change it here from the fill tool. Make it darker by dragging it down. Drag the color picker down here. Click on OK. Grab your pencil tool and turn off the base color so you can draw directly where you see those shadows on the lower lip, just like we did with the upper lip. Let's go we draw the shadows that we see directly on the photo. Let's go. We have some here. This is nice. Now the lips are looking good. For the teeth here, we will do the same thing. Sample the skin tone color, change it from the fill tool here, make it darker. We need to put some effect of shadow on the teeth. This one is okay. Turn off the base color and we will draw like this. This one is good. On this lips layer, we are also going to shade the goggles. Grab your eyedropper tool and sample the color on the goggles or on these big eyeglasses and make the color more darker for us to use it to shade the shadows around here. Click on OK. Grab your pencil tool and turn off the base color here and bring up the photo layer. Then let's draw where we see the shadows on this. Same process, guys. So now our shadows are looking already good, guys. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a highlights layer on top of the shadow layer here. So we're going to click on create new. We will call this one highlights. So this will be our highlights layer. It's going to be the same process, guys, only that we're going to be using the lighter skin tones of all these colors, not the darker ones for the shadows like we did here. So we will start with the face. Grab your eyedropper tool and click on the skin tone on the face. That's the base color skin tone. And here we will change it from the fill tool. So this time around, we're going to drag it up to make it lighter, so we can use it for shading the highlights, the bright patches of light on the face. This one is okay. We click OK. And then now grab your pencil tool and draw. But first turn off the base color so you can see directly where the highlights are. You can see them on the nose here. Below the nose we have some here, on the lips, here on the neck. All these bright patches you see that are cast on her by the light or the light in the environment where she is, where she took this photo. Those are where you're going to draw those highlights, guys. So we will start with the nose here with our highlight color selected on the fill tool here. Grab your pencil tool. Let's draw, guys. Let's draw the highlights directly here. You can click on this color. There are some here. Click on our chosen color. We have to draw this one's also under the nose. This one is okay. Bring back the base color to see how they look. Nice. Turn it off again and continue. We'll draw this side. This one is good. Let's see how they look. Nice. Let's see. These ones are too bright. Let's tweak them a little bit to make them pop. We can do the same thing for the lips. It's the same process, guys. Sample the skin tone color and then you can make it a little bit brighter here by dragging the color picker up here and click OK. Use the pencil tool to draw where those highlights are. We can bring back our photo layer and then turn off the base color. We can draw directly. We can draw directly on the lips on the photo. Like this. It's the same process, guys. There is no need for panicking. Let's see how it looks. This is nice. Let's make it at a more brighter pop. Yes, this is good. We'll do the same thing for the lower lip. This one is good. It's the same thing we'll do with the goggles and the lady's shirt. So let's go. So this is how you shade a flat colored vector line in Adobe Illustrator CC using just your computer mouse. Now this one looks real. If you try to compare with the other flat one, this one looks much better with the shadows and highlights, as you can see. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to draw transparent glasses on this lady's face and how to shade this hair and make it look hyper realistic, guys. By the end of that tutorial, you'll see the hair looks like real hair, guys. We will create that illusion of a realistic vector hair and it is going to be amazing. So stay on the lookout for that video in the next tutorial. If you're getting value, please like the video and also subscribe if you have not done so far, and turn on the notifications bell so you'll be notified on the next update. I hope you've learned something today. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you all in the next video.